Go and check on them folks that seem to always have it together, them strong folks. Go check on your strong friends, because your strong friends are always strong. They put and they carry this facade on for everybody else because everybody else come to them with their problems. But do your part and check on them. Don't just take all of the life from them and drain them dry, feeding and pouring into you, and you ain't pouring nothing back into them. Where they do that at? What's up, family, and welcome back to Tell the Truth Tisha. I am your host, Letitia Pittman. Thank you guys so much for tuning in last week to episode 5 of learning how to effectively communicate. That was an awesome podcast conversation. I was really excited to talk about that. I'm excited to talk to you guys today. This is something that's very near and dear to my heart, and I hope that you guys will enjoy it and just stay tuned and tune in. Because, this is going to touch somebody's souls. Viewers' discretion is advised. So before we get into it, make sure you go over to YouTube. If you are not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. It's called Tell the Truth Tisha. I changed the title so that way, it fits the ambiance of the podcast. It's only fitting for it to be called Tell the Truth Tisha. So follow Tell the Truth Tisha on YouTube. And subscribe to the channel. Your support means the world to me. I told you guys before, no dry lips, hashtag that, no dry lips. So shout out to Faithful Lips by Jamie. She is tonight's sponsor again for my lovely lip care. So guys, please check her out and patronize her services. Tell her that I sent you so that way you guys can get a Tell the Truth Tisha discount. All right, so let's get into tonight's topic. We are talking about check on your people. I know some people are like, what are you talking about? What do you mean when you say check on your people? Well, here, we have people in our lives that are strong. I mean, they are so strong that they really don't need anybody to look after them or check on them to see how they're doing, how they're feeling, how they're living, how they're hanging. You would think that's the case, right? But that's absolutely not the case. There are some people that we come across in our lives that we befriend, that are family members, that are partners, that are our tongue twister, close associates. And because of how they carry themselves and the things that we see from them on a day-to-day basis, we really don't think that they ever have any problems unless they release that and tell us that they have problems. So, we never check on them. These type of people are the people who are always checking on everybody else to make sure that everybody else is okay. But who's checking on them? Who goes out and checks on the people who seem to always have it together? Nobody really gets the opportunity to check on those people who they view as strong because they don't feel like that they need it. And so I'm here to tell you that that's absolutely not the case. I had the absolute pleasure of sitting down with 3 people and just really diving into their mental to ask them, how do they feel about people in their circle not really checking on them to find out how they're doing? If they're okay, what their mental and emotional state is like. So I want you to sit back and take a look and listen to these different stories that we have from some of the people that I got a chance to sit down and talk with. The first person that I sat down and spoke with was Yvonne. Yvonne's story touched me, and you will see throughout this video just what happened and her explanation of people checking on her. Take a look now. So, do you have moments of downtime that you wish people would check on you more?
Sometimes, yes.
And do people often think that you are stronger than what they see?
Yes.
Okay.
All the time.
So what would you like people to do in that instance? It's okay.
Think about me and all the things that I've been through. And that, yes, I'm strong. Yes, I do things on my own. I get through it. But just because I'm that way, don't think that I don't need someone to talk to. Or
so I'm gonna give you my number so you can call me. Thank you. Wow. Yvonne, I thank you for sitting down and having a conversation with me. As you guys can see, it was very difficult for her to continue on with the conversation and her explanation of what she was looking for from her circle. I thank you for your courage for sharing that with us. The next person we got the opportunity to sit down and talk with was the owner and creator of Extreme Hip Hop, newest owner of his own fitness facility, Extreme Compound, Phillip Weeden. Here, take a look at what Phillip had to say about his circle and his feelings of people not checking on him. Do people have this perception of you that you are stronger than what you are?
Yeah.
It's like how?
I smile a lot, so I hide stuff easily when I smile. But that's why I do so many classes to keep my mental going, because I know how it feels to be in a dead space. I've been there plenty of times.
Yeah.
And it's not a good feeling when my mind is always wandering. There's no one there to stop it. But a lot of people don't check on strongest. And I guess that's just come with nature.
Yeah.
Because they expect you to have everything, have all the answers, hold it all together. So that's why I'll never ask those questions.
Yeah.
It always tends to fall back on me.
Yeah.
And I'm always going to be the problem solver or the one that want to fix everything.
Yeah.
So I tend to just keep it to myself.
So what would you like people that's in your circle to do more for you, knowing that you have moments of weakness?
I just want, it's not just my circle, I just want everybody to embrace everybody, you know, talk to them, because you never know what mind space that they're in, you know. A lot of us walk past each other and don't speak, don't acknowledge, you know. So that's why I tell people here, I'm like, give them a high five, you know, give them a hug, and say, how you doing today? That's why a lot of companies, you notice that they got greeters. Greeters is there for a reason, you know, because you never know what somebody's going through. So when they say hi, you guys automatically got to speak back and say, how you doing? You know, oh, I'm doing good, thank you, you know, because people need that. And I'll make sure I'm one of them.
Thank you, Phil.
You are.
Powerful. Powerful. Thank you, Phil, for sitting down and taking the time to share that most intimate detail of your life with us. I hope you guys learned something from something that he shared with us tonight, because it's a lot of people who feel rejection or feel like their problems really don't matter, or their laughing matters to other people. When somebody finds the courage to pour their hearts out to you about something that they're experiencing, it's our job to hold on to that and nurture it, because those are tender issues that people have, and to play around with them and then throw it up in their face or make a mockery or make fun of it is very hurtful. And that's why a lot of people hold on to the things that they hold on to. So be mindful the next time somebody shares something with you that they just never felt comfortable speaking to anyone else about. Hold that as a privilege that that person felt comfortable coming to you to share something with you about what's going on with them. Don't take those type of people for granted, because they really are looking for somebody to confide in to get that off their chest. The next person we got a chance to sit down with is Dre. Dre also works at Extreme Compound, and he's also dealing with some of his own personal struggles as well. So take a look and listen to what Dre had to say about people in his circle not checking on him. Hey, Dre.
Hi.
So, do you have moments of weakness?
Yes.
Okay. Does your circle know that?
No.
If I ask your circle of friends what they felt about you and your character and your demeanor, what would they say?
Strong, charismatic, intuitive.
Okay. So, because your friends don't know of your other side, what would you like them to know?
I don't know. They get to see me in the majority of who I am. I think it would probably be just like, at times, just being emotional and vulnerable.
Yeah.
I don't really get to show that much.
Do you not feel comfortable?
It's not that I don't feel comfortable. It's just I protected it for so long. So it's, you know, it's kind of like that's all I know to do is to protect it.
Yeah.
So it's like my superpower.
Okay. So, does your circle check on you?
For the most part. I mean, some do.
Some?
Yeah. So.
Do they ask you those important questions like, are you okay? Do you need anything?
Not so much. It's seldom. I think because I'm always good. So I guess there's moments where it's just like I'm not. It's like when I'm good, and when I'm not, I'm not.
But do they know when you're not good?
No, they don't.
Oh.
No.
So what would you like to say to your circle?
Thank you. Really thank you for just letting me be. For the most part, I'm always the strong one. So it's just like, at most, just check on the strong ones too.
Yeah.
Make sure the strong ones are truly okay. Because as for me, I should say, all I need is I just need a little bit, a little push, a little sense of love, you know, and then I can just carry on, you know. I'm usually good 85% of the time, but it's just that 15%.
Yeah. Check on your people. Thank you, Dre.
Check on your people. It's on.
Thank you, Dre. I truly appreciate and commend you for being vulnerable and showing that side of yourself that people don't often get the chance to see. Life is so precious, and there are so many situations that happen in our lives that prevent us from reaching our maximum potential because we hold so much within ourselves that we aren't comfortable dealing with. There are a lot of times when people sit and they harbor everything that's going on with them because life is just, lifing. And they don't know how to deal with it. And so the best thing that they can do for them is just to shut down and not talk, not share. But these things start showing up in other areas of your life. And when you have people in your circle who aren't concerned, that can also add to your frustration, your stress, your heartache, your pain. And it can cause, feelings of loneliness, sadness. So I just encourage you guys to check on your people. Like, take some time out. I know that we all have busy schedules, but it takes less than a minute or two just to check on the people who we don't typically see or feel like we need to check on. Those are the people that you have to check on the most. Those are the people that are going through the most. Those are the people who don't often say things or don't often complain about what's happening in their lives. Those are the ones that are sitting idly aside, suffering in silence. Those are the people that we have to do our best jobs to check on to make sure that they're okay. Do you know how good it feels to be able to sit down and express yourself to somebody who genuinely wants to hear about what's going on with you? Not all the time do we have instances where people are really invested in hearing what's going on with us. They really only care about what's going on with them. But don't you know that by you providing a listening ear, that you might be that thing that person needs to help them continue to move forward just because you provided them with a listening ear? And if you feel so inspired to provide them with some unbiased encouragement, that will be a bonus for them as well. We have to stop being selfish and get out of our way sometimes and really tap into the people that we have near and dear to our hearts that we call our friends, our family members, our ace boom coons, our partners. That's my homie, that's my rollie. We have to check on those people to make sure that their mental, emotional, physical, spiritual well-being is good. Let's stop thinking that they're okay, that they don't need anybody, because truth and reality is everybody needs somebody. So we have to do our part, y'all. And I know y'all saying, well, I got my own issues and things going on and who's checking on me? I guarantee you somebody's checking on you, because you might be the type of person that's always talking about your problems. I'm talking about the people who never complain about whatever it is that's going on with them. Those are the people that we have to make sure that's okay. Do your part. I'm doing my part. Are you? Are you willing to take this journey with me to do your part to check on those people who don't really talk about what's going on with them and just ask them, hey, you okay? Is everything going okay with you? How you doing today? Literally, it takes less than 5 seconds just to spit out something and say, hey, how you doing? I was thinking about you. You all right? You doing okay? What's going on with you? What's new in your world? That'll help somebody out to get that up off of them and release whatever it is that's going on with them. You have no idea. All right, everybody. So listen, the word of the day is check on your people. Go and check on them folks that seem to always have it together, them strong folks. Go check on your strong friends, because your strong friends are always strong. They put and they carry this facade on for everybody else because everybody else come to them with their problems. But do your part and check on them. Don't just take all of the life from them and drain them dry, feeding and pouring into you, and you ain't pouring nothing back into them. Where they do that at? If they watering you, water them back. Help somebody, okay? Don't you know? Hurt people. So we got to stop doing that. We need to heal. We need to say, healed people, heal people, okay? We need to change the phrase from hurt people to healed people or healing people. All right, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, you are the most important person in your life. There is no one more important than you are in this actual moment. So do something great for yourself, because guess what? You matter. And if you ain't going to do it for yourself, we already know them other folks ain't going to do it for you. You are your number one most important priority. So make yourself that priority, okay? Get it together, get yourself together, and love on yourself. And don't forget to smile at somebody, because you never know if your smile is the thing that person may need to help them get through the day. And child, y'all don't worry about yesterday or whatever you didn't get a chance to do last week, because that's over with. It's gone. It's not coming back. Praise God that you are still here to see this day. So guess what that means? You have the opportunity to get that thing that you didn't get a chance to get right today. So what you gonna do? You gonna do it, or you just gonna, harp on what you didn't get a chance to do? So I'm not finna do that. I'm finna put my 10 toes down and I'm about to get this thing done. Okay? Will you join me? Won't you join me? Because baby, I'm not living in the past. I'm moving forward. Come on, say that with me. I'm moving forward. And I'm checking on them folks that I don't normally check on. I'm checking on them strong folks, okay? So that's what we got to do. And this week, I'm challenging you to check on somebody, okay? Check on yourself. Make sure you good, and then check on somebody else. All right, everybody, in the words of Mary White Polk, I love you all madly. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Tell the Truth Tisha. I've been working hard, y'all. I've been working really, really hard. But I love what I'm doing, and I love this with a passion. So, hey, there's more to come. So stay tuned. You all be blessed. And shout out to Yvonne, Phil, and Dre for having the courage to sit down with me to share their stories. All right, everybody. I'll see y'all on the next episode. Tell the truth, tell the truth, tell the truth. I need somebody come and write me a intro, okay? Tell the truth, Tisha. Hey, that's a little corny, but whatever. Peace out.